Welcome to ADM College for Women Autonomous Nagapattinam. I am Dr. N. Sambat Lakshmi, HOD of Commerce, PG and Research Department, ADM College for Women Nagapattinam. I am going to talk about motivation. Motivation is the process of influencing the employees to reach the desired objectives of the enterprise. So, in order to get the work done from the employees, we have to encourage the employees and we have to motivate the employees. So, it is nothing but a process of stimulating the employees and influencing the mind of the employees to get the work done. This is called motivation. So, today I am going to discuss what is motivation, what are the features of motivation, what is the significance of motivation, and what the Maslow's need hierarchy theory on motivation. So first one, motivation is defined by William Scout in the following manner. Motivation means a process of stimulating people to action to accomplish desired goals. So if we want to achieve the desired objectives of the enterprise, we have to encourage or we have to influence or we have to stimulate the employees so that they will work and they will reach the goals or desired objectives of the enterprise. So in order to accomplish the goals of the enterprise, we have to motivate the employees in a proper manner. So according to Farland, motivation is the way in which urge, drives, desires, aspirations, etc. Direct and control and explain the behavior of the human being. So these things, this urge or drives or desires they will control the human behavior, or they will also direct the human behavior, or they will explain the human behavior so that it is possible for the employees to reach the objectives of the enterprise. Next, features of motivation. Motivation is a psychological concept. So we can also call it as internal feeling of the employees. So it is a psychological aspect of the employees. So whenever a person is satisfied, he will feel within himself very happy and he will be satisfied. So he wants to be satisfied himself first of all. So it is related with the mind of the individual. So it is a psychological feeling of the individual. So when an employer wants to motivate the employee, you should make the employee satisfied, fully satisfied. So it is purely a psychological aspect as well as the inner feeling of the employees. It is a goal-directed behavior. Goal-directed behavior means this behavior of the individual or the employee should be directed towards the goal. For example, if an employee wants to higher pay, he will try to improve his performance. Whenever he wants to get more pay, then he will work for it and he will achieve the same. So that is what is called goal-directed behavior. And another one, motivation may be both positive as well as negative. Positive in the sense that is, it is actually when we compare both positive as well as negative motivation, positive motivation is good. Example of positive motivations are promotions and bonus, respect, recognition, etc. Whereas negative motivation means this warning given to the employees as well as demotions of the employees as well as stopping increment for the employees. So all these things come under the negative motivation, but it is always positive motivation is better than negative motivation. But it may be both positive as well as negative. And motivation is a complex subject. Complex in the means it is because it is concerned with the behavior of the human beings. Behavior of the human beings always not constant. It is dynamic. It is ever changing. So it is very difficult to study the human behavior or mind of the individuals. So motivation is a complex subject and it is system oriented in the sense it is internal as well as externally motivated. Internally in the sense it depends upon the needs, wants and nature of the human beings, and it also depends upon the external factors called organizational structure, layout and superior subordinate relationship, etc. So it is both internal as well as external oriented. And then motivation is always total and not piecemeal. So what is total means, when you want to motivate a person, you have to motivate a person in total and not in piecemeals. For example, a person wants to get a promotion in the sense, if we are giving any other motivational factor, he won't be satisfied until he gets promotion. So we have to motivate the human beings or subordinates only in total and not in piecemeal. And motivation is a continuous process. Continuous process in the sense, it is not one shot affair, because an individual has limited wants and needs. As soon as one need is satisfied, other need will arise or creep in. So it goes on and there is no end for this motivation. So the above discussed are the features or characteristics of motivation. And motivation may also be financial or non-financial. So it may be given from financial point of view, that is just like pay, monetary pay or bonus or incentives or commission, etc. Or it may be non-financial motivating factors like authority may be given to the employee, or he may be given better designation or leadership and so on. So it may be both positive, that is financial as well as non-financial. And importance of motivation. Importance of motivation can be discussed from the following factors. That is involvement of employees and higher efficiency and optimization of resources and avoidance of loss due to mishandling and leakage. So that is the efficiency of the employees will be increased by motivation. So by properly motivating the employees, we can increase the production and so on. And efficiency is also doubled by providing or motivating the employees in a proper manner. And optimum utilization of resources. That means the resources, namely men, materials, and machines, can be optimized or used properly only by motivating the employees. By when a human being is properly motivated, he will use it properly, and as a result of this, loss of labor hours is also avoided, and avoidance of loss due to mishandling and breakage, because a properly motivated worker will do efficiently and he will also avoid this breakages, and he won't do the work carefully. He will do with utmost care and caution, and with lack of negligence. So these breakages can also be avoided, and no complaints and grievances. A properly motivated employee is free from complaints and grievances of their fellow workers or about anything, and so on. And types of motivation. Thank you.